How'd you like to live right there? So I know I've said that Norfolk Southern line across southern Indiana is like a roller coaster. Here you can sort of see it. This is that coal train just saw passing through Princeton across the diamond. I was hoping he'd be rolling pretty good by the time he got to here, but obviously not. And there's a double stack train up there stopped on the main line. It's been sitting there for a while. Indiana State Route 64 beside me. Runs all the way across the state. Empty coal train, don't know where he's going to. He's on this side of Princeton. I may try to follow him up, see if he's going to the coal loop up here on the other side of Francisco. Okay, so this is the Peabody coal. I think it's called the Francisco mine. So you can see the Norfolk Southern main line straight ahead of me. I'm on County Road 850 East. So if I'm looking east now, swiveling around, that's Interstate 69, that embankment, and that's Oakland City over there, where I was yesterday. Come back around, and now I'm looking back toward Princeton. And that coal train is coming, albeit very, very slowly. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to see if he's going to go on the loop, or if he's just going somewhere else. So the Norfolk Southern main line is right in front of me. But you can see it says Francisco Underground. It's an underground mine. Also right underneath the huge no trespassing sign, it says Detour County Road 850 East. So I'm going to take that in a few minutes. As I look down the main line, I don't know how well you can see it. Let me get right on the main line. The train is diverging off of the main and going on the loop. Very slowly, but the locomotives should appear up here pretty soon. So I'm going to wait till they get by, and then I'm going to drive around the loop, sort of show it to you. So there he goes. He's heading around the loop in a clockwise direction. So I am going to go up here and take County Road 850 East. And if I get stopped by complete ignorance, which, if you know me, is easy to do. Alright, so sort of like I did on the video of the bridge. This is County Road 850 East. You see it's got a speed limit sign. Comes. Not know why he is not loading from the front. So he's going to load the back and back through it. I don't know. I thought he'd have stopped and pulled through. Show you a Google satellite view later. Okay, let me briefly explain this. So Princeton is over here in Francisco. So the train I was following was coming very slowly down here. Took this switch and went around the coal loop, and the only way out is to go back the way it came in. It can't go out the other way. It can't continue to make a loop or anything like it can the Gibson coal loop. Basically, it can continue to circle. This can't do that. Once it comes back in here, it has to go out. This is where I was at. This is the County Road 850 East. So I was right here when I filmed the coal train coming around here, and when I saw the double step train coming this way, I drove along this road right alongside. So it was right about in here where I saw the locomotives. This is the coal loader, and the train passed underneath that. So it still had a long train wrapped back around here, but I don't know why they didn't load it, unless they were just, like I said, using the loop to turn the train around. It was going to go back the other way. I don't know, but I couldn't wait. It was getting dark, and so I just went ahead and left. So this is the layout of the Peabody Francisco mine. All right, I just thought of something. I have a theory. If he would have pulled up here to load the coal train, it just stopped right here and started loading slowly. My theory is at the end of the train, he had a long train, would still be hanging out on the main line. So he had to pull past to free up the main line. And then when he gets a window of time, the dispatcher giving him a window of time, he'll back the train up and start loading slowly this way. That's the only thing I can figure out. If he would have stopped up here, the rear end of the train would have fouled the main line or not cleared the circuit anyhow. All right, I'm like a kid in a candy store here. I just saw something. It's really cool. Gotta share it with you. So here's what we've been looking at right here. This is the coal loop. There's a long conveyor. When I zoom in here a little bit, there's a series of conveyors that run along here to this place here. And then there's a really long conveyor that runs all along there. So again, I was sort of playing around with Google Earth. So this is where the conveyor goes. Watch what happens when I click on 3D. That's the deep mine. That's the entrance to the deep mine right there. There's a conveyors that come up to the top, and then it runs across a long way over to the coal loop. Again, I've never really played with this before, but that's the entrance to the mine right there. So sorry, I had to share that with you because that is really cool. That's the deep mine, the entrance to it anyhow. This is the county road here. I can't continue going that way. But I can turn around and go back out the way I came. So I'm back out on the county road. The train went completely around the loop and didn't load anything. Head end is up there now, facing back toward Princeton. But there's a train coming from Oakland City. So maybe they're just using the loop to turn the train around. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait till this train gets by and see what happens. But see what this train is. Well, I thought it was just going to be a stack train, but it had this huge long block of auto racks behind it. And now the coal train is moving again. Now, again, I'll show you in Google satellite view, but there's only one way in and out of this. So it's not like the loop in Princeton where you can actually just continue going in loops. Once you pull in, you loop around the coal mine, and then you have to go back out the same way. So the engines can't loop back underneath that loader. Unless they, again, Google Earth, they may have changed the trackage and I can't see it. So I'm gonna stay here and see what he does. Maybe he can loop back around. If not, then about where the end of that train is right now, he's approaching the switch where he's going to come back on the main line and follow that train back west. All right, I'm back in Oakland City. Somebody wanted me to take a picture of the city hall or walk around it. But I'm going to walk around this building too. So this building is built in a really odd location between the railroad tracks, this little triangle of land. And I'm afraid that that's not going to be here next time I come, because it's getting worse and worse and worse. So there's City Hall over there. This is downtown Oakland City, so to speak, but there's not much here. So let me stop this and get a different angle of this. All right, here I am. I'm looking east on the North Fork Southern. So you can sort of see the unusual shape of the building here. And it is right on the tracks. I mean, right on it. And it is in rough shape. All right, here's the backside. You can see the tracks and a bunch of bricks falling out of it. And I'll go around and show this. Oh, here's a pretty cool mile marker. This is on the southern, looking toward Huntingburg, looking east. Never noticed that before. That's a cool detail. All right, so I've walked all the way around it now. And you can tell it's not long for this world. It may not be here the next time I come. Pretty rough. All right, here's the City Hall again. I don't know what the population of Oakland City is, maybe a couple thousand. If I Google it and find out. That says for rent. Maybe it's not the City Hall anymore. Maybe they don't need a City Hall. All right, let's go around back. All right, here's the back of it. Again, you can probably get a size footprint from Google Earth if you wanted to model this. It is an interesting building, but somehow I don't think it's the City Hall anymore. Look at that archway right here. And look right here. There's some archways there. Obviously, you had gone through a lot of changes in his lifetime. All right, I'm going to head back over and see what the coal train's doing. Just in case I hadn't shown much of this side of it. Give you some detail shots. I think up on top, that may be like a siren, tornado siren or something. Well, there is a baseball Hall of Famer that was born here anyhow, and he's the Reds. You know, all know I'm a Reds fan, so happy to see that. Okay, so I left for a little while to go film downtown Oakland City. Coal train's still sitting here. The double stack / auto rack train that I filmed is stopped on the main line. So I'm heading back to Princeton. I don't know what's going on here, and I'm losing daylight, so I'm just gonna head back. Stay safe.